everyone, it's me as Johnny and welcome back to another episode of SMPVideo. Yeah, I kinda went a little crazy off camera this time because this is gonna be one of the last episodes of Season 3. Yes, that's right, after 1.5 years of Season 3, it's coming to a close early June somewhere, which means that it is the perfect time to tie up all of our loose ends, which is what we're gonna do this episode. I want to have basically everything that I need to be done, if that makes sense. Which means not a whole lot, to be honest. Only really the hiking trials, and I need to build something in New Miami, which is a place you don't even know about. Now you might be wondering to yourself, Johnny, why are you already finishing up everything if you still have another month left? Well, that is for 2 reasons. Also, Ricky just left the game without even saying hi to me. Thanks, bud. The first reason is simply that I don't have a whole lot of time to play Minecraft in the coming few weeks because, you know, I also have school and it's like final season, which means I have to do a lot of stuff and, you know, like stuff like that. So I can't play Minecraft all day, so it's better to get things out of the way while I still have some time. The other reason that I am still gonna be quite busy with all sorts of SMPVideo related stuff in the background between the seasons. I mean, first of all, in Season 3 we still have the Olympics to go over, and I also have to make a final episode, meaning that there's still gonna be 2 more episodes after this, which is a lot, and I don't have time to also build a lot then, when I'm that busy. And I've also started working on my Season 4 base in a test world, which is also taking up excruciating amounts of time. It's looking amazing though. Season 4 is hopefully gonna be my redemption season, where I actually play a lot more and upload a lot more and, you know, have farms and stuff. Anyway, those are the reasons why we're gonna be cleaning stuff up today, and let's just quickly look at what we've got so far. A path. Multiple path, actually. There's also one behind there, behind the tree that I've also done off camera. I'll show you that in a moment as well. Okay, so first of all, I made a lake. Was there a reason why I had to make a lake today? No. I just kinda did. Because I felt like this area could use some space. But look at this. I love this lake so much. It is amazing. I love the texturing I did here on the wall. I love the big lily pads in there, and we have 2 axolotls in here as well. You just saw one of them. That is, I think it's Millie. That's Billy. The other one is Millie. Yeah, we got 2 axolotls called Billy and Millie. And this path, on the other hand, is the start of what we're mainly gonna be doing today, which is finishing off the hiking trials, because we desperately need to do that. In case you forgot, in between, well, not last episode, but the episode before that, I built this, which is the Smala Visitor Center, and I was gonna make 5 different hiking trials that will all go through the Smala and its land, and we're gonna have buildings, and we're gonna have lore, and it's gonna be amazing. And then we had a war. If you haven't seen that video, you should probably check it out. It's my biggest and best video yet. And you know, while you're down there, maybe subscribe. Trying to reach 100 subs this year. We're doing pretty good so far, but we need more. Anyway, I've also been doing some stuff over here with the visitor center. Now, I gotta warn you guys, this is not my best interior work. I just really wanted to be done with the visitor center, so you have to excuse my poor interior design here. This one is probably the worst one. The other one, I only had to do 2 interiors really. The other one is right here, which is a little better. I like it because all of it has like names, like with the swamp mangrove propagule. You have the royal birch sapling, the North Star jungle sapling, the uncommon acacia sapling, and stuff like that. Which all ties back to the lore, of course. Because we're gonna do a lot of Dismala lore here. Yeah, aside from that, I've mainly been working on the south side. 9.3 made this also pretty cool. Not gonna go in it right now though, we'll save that for the world tour. I've been a little busy here on the south side too, mainly with the big tree which looks amazing from the inside. I really love how this turned out. And then over here we have a path that I made for the hiking trails. I wanted to do all of the paths, but I think it's better that I just start right now with recording, because else I'm just gonna do so much in the time-lapse that the entire episode will be done in the time-lapse, and then I just store it, which is not what I want. I want to have jump cuts as well. So yeah, over here we're gonna have castle ruins overlooking the south side. I don't think I'm gonna have time for all the lore in this episode, but yeah, that's the plan. Now there's one more thing that I need to show you, and it's actually not in Dismala. Instead, it's in Sarita. Look at this. This, my friends, is the Dismalan embassy in Sarita, as it says. I think that's how you spell embassy. If I'm wrong, you can laugh at me. Yes, this is just a nice little place. Got a nice waiting area here, and then if you walk up the ladder, you can consult whoever. I don't know how embassies work. Now, the idea behind this little build is basically, NetTuber told me it had to kind of look like the house over there, and then I tried to mix it in with some of the, like, the Polaris building features. So that's why there's like the copper and the jungle. And then I also just added some moss because I love moss. And little sneak peek for next season, gonna be using a lot more moss. No spoilers aside from that though, but maybe you should subscribe so you can see what's going on. Oh my god, I'm getting so good at this YouTube thing. So yeah, that's really all I've been doing on the server in between the war and now, aside from obviously like cleaning up and probably some other small things that I forgot about. But now it is gonna be time to first of all sleep, and then after that start with building some paths. So let's do that right now. First, hiking trails visitor already. That's great. I literally finished it like 5 minutes ago, and we already have someone, the only on the personal line, doing the hiking trails. That's right, it is finally complete, which finally marks this whole project coming to an end. And oh boy, I am very happy with this. As you can see, we have books for every single one. Isaac's doing the forest walk at the moment. All 5 of them have books, had to write them all out. Can you believe it? That it took a while to get this done. Because it did take a while. And it wasn't really helped by the fact that I also went mining quite a lot for the past few days. Because NetTuber kind of bragged that he had more diamonds than Dismala. So, you know, I had to set that right. And now I think he had 50 blocks of diamonds. We have 51 blocks. That's right. Get owned. Anyway, I made the conscious decision to probably not show you every single hiking trial, all the books, everything that's in there in person in this video, but I might do it as a second channel video. Oh look, there's Isaac. Enjoying the trials. Good man he is. Alright, but I am going to show you the builds at least that I made. And the first one of these is probably the coolest one. It's the sea outpost. I don't know how much I said about this at the start, but basically this is a little outpost which was used during the Second Pirate Wars, which is something that I kind of invented, that Dismala had 2 wars with pirates, because there's pirates on the server and we need lore. And there's like an outpost here they could look over, and they have a little docks there which their boat was at, but they could also fish very nicely on. And I think that this is probably the nicest build that has come out of this entire hiking trials thing. It looks so cool. I think, personally. Kind of winged it again, but really, if you're winging it, but you're still using a gradient, it's gonna look pretty good, is what I realized. The back's a bit flat here, but who cares. That was one of the things that I made. I made some more things specifically in the south side, and that's kind of it. because the forest walk didn't really have anything, and the city walk not either. And here are the castle ruins. Yeah, look at that cobblestone creeping up with all the holes in it again. I think it's really nice. Whoa, server's chugging a little bit. That's kind of sad. Anyway, then over here we have this thing, which wasn't even on my agenda to make, but I just kind of made anyway, because I was feeling like it, I guess. This is the wood farm, the royal birch wood farm, because we have these types of weird small birch trees, which is a specific breed of birch which has gone extinct in the wild because the Smalan people just really liked this tree to the point that they cut it down to extinction, and this is now one of the only places that it is still being grown. Because yeah, you know, those Smalans, us Smalans, we like a bit of birch apparently. Literally the only reason why this is lore is because my starter house is made out of birch. And then over here we have a church, but we're gonna sleep first. Over here we have the Church of Cubism, back from last season. What's that over here? It's more guns. Yes, last season we had a little church thing called like the Church of Cubism, and it was a whole thing. And I just kind of brought it back. It's basically, there's like a religion in season 2, which was called Dadaism, which was made by Highbot, and there was like some stuff about trans rights technically not being allowed due to like, I don't know, some form of like the god doesn't like do special favors for people. I don't really remember what it was about. Anyway, we made a shoot off of that called Cubism, which was just the same religion but with trans rights, which is basically what we have here. But I really like how this building turned out, especially for how quick I made it. It's a small little front tower, which is fine, and then a nice roof with a mangrove. I am starting to love the mangrove wood, by the way. It is amazing. And then one final thing I made is the old water tower, because this is the new one. And it's basically just more of me trying to make the south side the quote-unquote old part of the Smala. There's probably gonna be something here, but it's not on the priority list anymore, because all the things we technically had to make have been made now. Aside from one thing. Because we need to build something over at New Miami. So let's quickly go over there. Now I'm already getting lost in the nether tunnels because I never know where the hell I need to go with these portals. If you want me to be honest. I think it's this way. And then it's like, yeah, at the button somewhere. Is this it? New Miami. Boom, I found it. That was not scripted. I legitimately usually just use the Southern Government portal instead. And just fly here. Alright, so we are in New Miami. And I have plots here. I think I showed this. Anyway, we need to capitalize on those plots right now. Now I've actually already prepared some materials for us. These are all the materials we are going to need. And I'm just gonna cut away doing this, but before I do, I want to quickly show you how I usually make these types of builds, right? Builds that I've already designed and how I build them. So let me quickly show you that. Right, so here's the process for all of you that are wondering. When I do a build that I design, I usually start out in my testing world. You know, I make a design. You can't really see it too well because my drawing tablet is a bit broken. But yeah, there is a design here, as you can see. Then I use like the distribute tool in world edit to get all the blocks I need. Then because that command basically just shows you all the blocks in a selected area, which is very useful for builds like these where I need to know exactly how much of something I need. Then I simply just build it in here with this still open, because I know a lot of people, they like take screenshots or they go back and forth in testing worlds to see what's going on. I just have 2 instances of Minecraft running This is on my second account. I don't know if it works if you only have one account, but I have two accounts. My PC can barely handle it, so... And if I get stuck or need to know something, I can just go onto the testing world and see what I need to know. Anyways, I'm gonna start building now, so see you when this thing is finished. And I am back in the non-phone recording form. Please excuse the outfit. I was in an event and I forgot to change my skin. Anyways, we gotta wrap things up here with the very last thing that I had to build in Season 3. The last project, the last real thing that I kind of wanted myself to do. It is complete, and it is pretty cool, I'd say. I mean, you saw a little bit of it in the clip that I just showed you, although it was kind of worse quality. It's the wool shop, or the wool shop. Ooh. If you want me to be honest, this is a little bit of a joke building. I mean, the design, obviously, I took some time designing it. I'm quite proud of the design, but like the entire point of it, a shop at the end of the season, the price is kind of high because we don't have a lot of wool, and it doesn't have all the wool colors because New Miami has this like strict policy of no reddish, brownish, earthly colors, because it's like a reference to some director's policies. So, basically here we just have some wool, no one's gonna buy it, that's it. And that's also gonna be the end of today's episode. Now I am still gonna be building stuff in this mall, just in my free time, but I will not be recording any of it anymore. I will, however, make a video on the Olympics, which are this weekend. They're gonna be recorded on Sunday. And I also have another creator event on Saturday, so I'm still gonna be a busy boy. So don't expect me to stop uploading anytime soon. Might take a little bit longer for the videos to actually come out, because I am also starting to get very busy with school, like I said earlier. But the videos will come out eventually. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and well, see you next time, and have a nice day.